Cordial greetings. My name is Monica Choque, and today I'm going to talk about my research project, which is Inclusive English Language Teaching, the integration of ICT in deaf primary education. This research is done taking into account the framework established in the Decree 1421 of 2017, by which educational attention to the population with disabilities is regulated within the frame of inclusive education. In our country, deaf students do not have the same opportunities as hearing students to study the English language, and English institutes do not accept them due to their hearing limitation. On the other hand, English for the deaf is not contemplated in the Colombian educational curriculum, according to Molina M. 2021. There are many barriers affecting integration and use of ICT, which are divided into 4 institutional factors, namely, resources availability, teaching conditions, technical and administrative support, and training. This according to a bibliographic review on the use of ICT in teaching carried out by the British Educational Communication and Technology Agency. The information and communication technologies have proven to have a fundamental role in improving the teaching of English as a foreign language in education. This research would investigate how digital tools influence on linguistic development from reading to writing, as well as factors such as motivation and peer interactivity, so ICT can provide richer and more stimulating experiences for students. The ICT technologies are those for deaf people. The first of one is video-based learning. This is about using subtitled videos, sign language interpretation, and visual aids to introduce and explain vocabulary, sentences, structures, and grammar concepts. The interactive apps and games. Those are digital learning tools that incorporate sign language, visual prompts, and audiovisual feedback designed to teach English. The speech-to-teach technology. These are apps that transcribe spoken language into written text, enabling deaf students to read the messages. And sign language recognition systems. There are softwares or devices capable of interpreting sign language and converting it to text or speech. Although these tools make the learning process more accessible for deaf students. The research purpose is to investigate how ICT tools can support the English language learning process for deaf primary school students. The project will focus on understanding the benefits and challenges of these tools in enhancing language acquisition, communication skills, and academic success for deaf learners. The gap of this investigation is the lack of research on how ICT tools like interactive apps, games, and multimedia materials support vocabulary acquisition and comprehension among deaf learners in Colombia. In order to understand how digital tools can bridge vocabulary gaps and improve reading comprehension skills for deaf students and identify effective strategies. The research question is, what are the advantages and challenges of using information and communication technology, ICT, in English language teaching for deaf primary students and their teachers? The conclusion that we can reach is that the findings could lead to the incorporation of ICT and the development of more personalized ELT programs for deaf students and the improvement of accessibility and effectiveness. On the other hand, can also promote training for teachers in using technology to support deaf students, ensuring that ICT are aligned with better practices in inclusive education. And finally, it could contribute to the field of digital learning for special education and promote more inclusive teaching practices in language education. Well, this is my exposition about my research project. I hope you like and you are interested in this topic of investigation. Thank you.